Fuck, dude. That is such a pain in the ass. Why is my stream keep getting cut off? Alright, well. I think, because my connection's acting up like fucking crazy, I might just call it here, man. I might just... I don't know why it's doing this. I want to keep going. But if my stream's gonna keep cutting off like that... I mean, really, first I went 3 hours and 40 minutes without anything bad happening. And then I went another 15 minutes perfectly fine. And then 30 seconds of another stream and it got fucking cut off. So what am I supposed to do? Yeah. This is a real pain in the ass, but oh well. Oh man, fuck. It's pretty dead in here anyway. I think I'm gonna call it. What a pain in the ass. I wanted to know why my connection's like acting up. It shouldn't be. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep trying? Fuck. Come on, man. Let me see the connection here. There's nothing on my log aside from connection issues. Okay, we're gonna try one last time. If it does it again, I'm gonna call it. But I apologize, guys. Okay, continue, shall we? That's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied, which is that it only is a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach their dreams. That's very true. No way, don't fall for that, Your Honor. Hey, Mr. Damask. Yes. If there's no funny business in your actions as Mask Damask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy. So let's hear it. Yes, please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn. In this testimony, sacred urn heist. I first received the request from Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box in Zavari. It was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. Would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before, isn't it? Yeah, but we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave. Witness, you're sure there are no mistakes this time? Okay. Very well then. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, the Sacred Urn heist. $1 a.m. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because... Wait, no, the picture was a fake, though. Then why does this say 12:58? That's not 1 a.m. How does that not reveal the contradiction? What? Okay, hold on. We're gonna get that life back real quick.
Take that!
Okay. Here we go. You were asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews, is that right? Huh. Huh. I should probably wipe down the side of my computer again. Indeed, it seems that they had heard of my Zvarkling reputation. Oh my gosh, this fucking guy. I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos. You'd better watch out too, Maya. You mean this box? Yes, that pathetic box. Lady Andrews was especially taken with that urn. And she wouldn't let anyone enter the storeroom, not even me. Huh, interesting new tidbit. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before? Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrews to confirm for yourself. My security was focused entirely on the entrance to that warehouse. However I look at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. You mean this calling card? That's right. That is, without a doubt, my calling card. I guess Mr. Delight didn't make this after all. Of course, because Atme knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play for him. Then no one entered the basement warehouse? Unfortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse. And this is the photo that proves that, huh? Indeed. To be honest, even if a photo was taken, I didn't think it would matter terribly much. Hey Nick, if this photo was a fake, Detective Atney might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken. That's true. You know, he's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. If we could prove that he's lying there, we can wrap this up and put a bow on it. I need to take a good, hard look at the court record. Not a lot to go on, is there? The detective's been covering his tracks. There's only one thing we need to prove in this cross-examination. That he took this photo well before the actual night of the crime. Okay. Held the urn in his hand at 12:58. Trying to think about what to do here. Let's read through this again. Alright, we need to figure out how he has seen the urn before. So let's press the other lines real quick. Okay, so let's actually change that, because if he moved the statue, then he would have. Fuck. I mean, if he moved the statue, he would have seen the box, no? Uh... Uh... I'm really trying to think this through, man. I can't figure it out. Dude, I cannot figure this out. Is it this? No. There's nothing there that mentions the fucking pot. Burn. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. This is really complicated. I'm just gonna start guessing. At this point, I have no idea. Wait a minute. The emblem. No? We're just gonna press everything again, because I have no idea what to do here. At this point, I might just present everything until something works. I mean, that's not 1 a.m. though. That's the problem. Okay. Fuck. I literally cannot figure this out. Fuck. Well, this makes no fucking sense. I don't think I'm ever gonna get this. What the fuck do I do here? Can somebody please help me? I have no idea. If anybody's here, please help me. What the fuck? Really? That's what it was? You gotta be fucking kidding me. It was the fucking... Oh my goodness. I'm so stupid. All I had to do was read the fucking calling card. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding. I spent all that time. I spent a long fucking time sitting there trying to figure this shit out. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. For fuck's sake. Mr. Atme, if you really are Mask to Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card? Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Mask to Mask had written. Take good care of that speckled urn. Now the speckled here surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn. Yes, that's true. But so what? Truth be told, there's no way that Mask to Mask could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. Paint stains. And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor. I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Trite. The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn. You can't be serious. And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water. Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Alright, that did it. He's broken. Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose. Huh? Ha. It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days. Conviction, you say? Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was Mask to Mask. And now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. No way. Don't fall for that too, Your Honor. You say that Luke Atney was the one who killed Kane Bullard? Then let me ask you this. Why would he do it? An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Might you say my merry murderous motive manifest? Nick, he's getting his second wind. If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on wrong delight, as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder. The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight. Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in the murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were. I'd be honored too, Sir Old-Timer. They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Witness testimony, motive for murder. I, Luke Atchby, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate Mask to Mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Mask to Mask. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy. So the victim, Kane Bullard, blackmailed the defendant? This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter. What? Blackmail letter updated in the court record. Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination. Alright. We made some fucking progress. Let's fucking go. Cross-examination. Motive for murder. Now we're talking. And who in the world is going to prove that? I will. After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atney and Kane Bullard, we were unable to find any links between them. It's all in the report. Perhaps they were connected through their work. They were both involved in security. Nope. That was blunt. In any case, the only one with a motive was Mr. Delight. Kane Bullard decided to investigate. Mr. Mask and simply mistook who he was. Mistook. That's right, mistook. From the Old Norse mistaka, meaning to take an error. Oh my gosh. That wasn't what I meant. Just who did the victim mistake Mask to Mask to be? Why, the answer is obvious. Ron Delight, of course. Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off this guy's face. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Mask to Mask? Don't you already know that? Take a look at this newspaper. Oh ho, the famous Tear of Ebernon. A magnificent jewel. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Did he repaint the ring so it wouldn't be blue? That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard, namely the defendant. The defendant? The victim clearly misread this article in Zavari. He got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly security guard was in fact Mask Demask. I see. That was an unusually reasonable deduction. You mean this blackmail letter right here? It says bring $50,000. And the handwriting is without a doubt the victim's. There's no mistake. We have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an addressee on this letter anywhere. Addressee. An addressee? This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment. And Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there is no addressee is irrelevant. I wonder. What's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if that blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? Whoa, do you have any evidence of that? For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? What do you mean by that? Oh my, I was certain you already were aware. KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was the security team chief, I stole data from the company. Kane Bullard had yet to forgive young Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him that letter upon mistakenly believing he was the thief. Here's a file that we discovered in Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard was receiving money through blackmail. However, isn't this a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullard the money, even though he wasn't actually Mask Demask? On that point, there was an unfortunate bit of chance. Do you really think that story is going to hold up? That assertion is not merely my own, I'm afraid. What do you mean? I have here a memo from Ron Delight's wife, Desire Delight. Ronnie thinks he's Mask Demask. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. Well, Mr. Trite? Was he trying to act like Miss Delight just now? I thought he was actually pretty convincing. Now that's just your imagination talking. Come now, Sir Lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is a deduction, the result of carefully applied reasoning. Can we hear that careful reasoning for ourselves? It's a long story and better saved for another time. Very well, another time. Those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least not in my experience. So you're going to try and connect Detective Atme to Mr. Bullard, right? Okay. Was that blackmail letter really intended for Ron? we're gonna present you once I save the game. Let's think here. Let's think. Well, he knew. Sorry, I was holding it wrong. He knew because of the list. What? Oof. Let's see. Let's think here. It's got to be this here. Let's look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security and bring 50 grand. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Yeah, okay. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's all right. When you said that this letter was addressed to Rhonda Light, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Contradiction? I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that. You're one to talk. At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior? Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter. Take a good look at this newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of the Tear of Eminon, the stolen jewel. What about it? The problem is this jewel's color. Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Right. Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the Tear of Eminon. That Mask the Mask stole it all. And your point is, Mr. Trite. So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you're trying to say, right, Trite? That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright? Well, is that what you're trying to say, right, Nick? Yes. This is who Kane Bullard was actually blackmailing. Naturally. It was you, Detective Atme. You have some sort of basis for that claim. You have been personally involved in every single mask-to-mask case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward. A jewel. Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. That red diamond ring. That is the diamond referred to in the letter, which means that Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you. Order. Order in the court. Order, I say. It seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trite. Uh-oh. I don't like the way you said that. Kane Bullard blackmailing Luke Atme? Are you for real? Yes, I am. Nick, come on. Stand up to him. Then answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world. Yes, it certainly does. Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke Atme's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep a secret. So just what was that identity? Atme killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret? This is what it all comes down to, Nick. The identity that Luke Atme wanted to keep was Gabby was a blackmailer. I feel like I fucked this up. Oh, I got it. Hey now, isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atme. Are you saying that Atme was blackmailing someone else on top of that? Yeah, he was blackmailing our fucking client. You have to admit, that does sound a little odd. It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme. But Ron DeLight was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Ebadon heist. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Detailed plans? In which case, that would mean that Ron DeLight was actually masked in mask. That is what we are claiming. Someone else came with the plans and had Mr. DeLight steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atme. Shush. Silence. Now I see. It is all becoming clear. What is? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong? How did you? You say that I, Luke Atme, was blackmailing Ron DeLight? In which case I would naturally know all about his relation to Mask to Mask. Well, yes. Ron DeLight started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime. Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise. In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Luke Atme know that Ron DeLight was Mask to Mask? I think I see it. See what? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into lots of mischief trying to be the center of attention. What do you mean? This newspaper clipping. It has a picture of you and Ron DeLight in his guard uniform. It seems that Mask to Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket. That sounds far too stupid to be true. Correct. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that under his mask, Mask to Mask was really Luke Atme. What the? Wasn't he supposed to be Mask to Mask? Not only that, it looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. I can't believe it. He was just a slimy blackmailer. What a fraud. Trying to pass himself off as an ace detective. Why you? How dare you expose me like that? Why I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective. And also Mask to Mask. Why can't you understand that? Oh gosh. I'm afraid you're neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity. Why you? How dare you even dare? Oh my goodness. I can't read that fast. He's having a fucking psychotic break. It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer. That was quite a performance by Mr. Atme. Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme.
Objection!
The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim. What do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my ruling. Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge. You don't get much more in your face than that. It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite. But what do you... It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things that Luke Atme was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor at the night of the murder. That's right. That's why he was the one who killed Mr. But... there's still one thing you've yet to prove. What's that? Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB security, then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered. Oh, no way. Okay. Order of the court. Well, Mr. Wright, this is it. This is the final round. Gotta prove that Atme was at Mr. Bullard's office on that night. But, can you really prove that? That's long enough. Mr. Trite, I want to hear your answer. Alright, so let me save. Save. That night, Luke Atme was at KB security, and the defense can prove it? Let's try. The defense can prove it with evidence. Are you sure? Ah, don't you worry. I'll watch over you as you break down and fall to pieces. Very well then, let's see this proof. Proof that Luke Atme was at KB security that night. Hold on a minute. Proof that he was at KB security. Well, can't prove it. Nah, I probably can. Just as I thought. But if we hear more of Detective Atmey's testimony...
Objection!
Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite. What do you mean? I won't allow for any more testimony. That's what I mean. What? Have you forgotten? Luke Atmey is here after we interrupted his own trial. And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial. Face his guilty verdict as mask to mask. No. Well, now, sir. Sorry. It seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as mask to mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. Order of the court. That's enough deliberation over the witness. I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is. Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We could look for more evidence and... By then, it'll be too late. Huh? But why? Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law. Double jeopardy? Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, a defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts. It applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else. Mr. Atmey will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty of mask to mask, which means he will be innocent as far as the murder of Kane Bullard is concerned. No way. The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Atmey's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this isn't looking good, guys. Did I lose? Or what is happening? Now, there's nothing I could possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atmey, will go free. You have cross-examined every statement of the witness that the witness has made here today. And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections? That I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke Atmey.
Objection!
What? No! No way! I think I see... No way. Did I just hear... No, wait, what, her? Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. How did you... Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Oh my gosh. Yo! Mia's back. Long time no see, Phoenix. What? Mia! This is the true power of the Korean channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now she's my mentor, Mia Fey. Now let's do this. But there's nothing more we could do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine. Not yet. The testimony's not over yet. But what do you mean? Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You've cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. Yes, that's true, but... Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks. Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the detective. I am the ace detective as well as Mask the Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. Yes, but these comments appear to have made no importance whatsoever. Very well. Then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that all right with you, prosecutor? Is something the matter, Godot? Ah, nothing. Oh, Sir Lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, I look at... Let's hear it. Oh. It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination. Mr. Godot, what are you? Very well then, Mr. Look at me. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks. The defense would like to hear why you declare the defendant to be the true murderer. So please, give us one last bit of testimony. Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance. Yes, Chief. Witness testimony, the last testimony. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the key card and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left fingerprints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his Mask the Mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. In the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well. The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained. None of them seem to contradict anything. But of course. But how did you know about the emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me. I always look over all documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer. Ugh. Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer? Fuck. I fucked up there. I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You cannot postpone Luke Atby's trial any longer. This is your last chance. Hang on a sec. Just one chance? It seems that the party's about to begin. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony. So it would seem. What do you mean, so it would seem? Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it. Cup number 17. The last cup. It's fucking Drinking that many cups of coffee? It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial. I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony. And I need to point it out without presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and press it. Remember, you only get one chance. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination. Fucking A, man. This trial is so long. Mr. Atme, about this last remark.
Objection.
You still don't get it, do you, Trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement. I said this before. There's still one thing you haven't proven. That the scum was in Kane Bullard's office that night. And now, it's time for me to drink my last cup. Mr. Wright. What? What? Oh my gosh, I literally cannot press. I have to go back. Yep. Okay. I gotta go back. My bad. All right, hold on.
Objection.
All right, we gotta press the right fucking... We gotta press the right line.
Objection!
All right. Here we are. I could square one. Uh... But how did you know about that emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me. And I always look all over the documents. It's elementary, sir lawyer. Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, sir lawyer? I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can find here. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mr. Atme, about this last remark.
Objection.
No, what do you mean? But fucking... No! Oh my goodness, no. Come on, please. Oh, this is important. The fuck? That was important. That was important, bro. How would he know about that shit if he wasn't there? He was lying. Bruh. Larry Butts found the fucking keycard and wallet. How would he have found it? No! It's a lie! Fucking A. No, no, no. Alright, I'll press this because he's wearing gloves. Oh, no? Oh, hold on. I gotta sit through it and then I can press it. Alright, hold on. That might be it. Hold on. Here we go. We might have it now. Indeed, it is true, but I was not at Lord Reed Taylor. I had to leave to see about. Okay, so now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick again, so we don't have to sit through that again. All right, so okay. I think I can get this now. No. Here we go. This one.
Objection.
No! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Fuck. Fucking A. Okay. What about this one? No. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Objection.
All of these lines are lies. All of them are lies. They're all lies. What the fuck? All lies. This is the only line that he was telling the truth. Said he wasn't at Lordly Taylor because we fucking squeezed it out of him. Lie. Lie. I'm just gonna press the last one, I guess.
Objection.
Oh my gosh, it's fucking dumb. I can't figure it out. Fuck. I want to present evidence to something. Holy fuck. Bro. Been sitting here so fucking long. What the fuck?
Objection.
How would he know the buzzer sounded once? How would he know that? How would he know that? What the fuck? How would he know that? Hold on. No, hold on. Oh, wait, what? That the scum was in Kane Bullard's office that night. Oh, no, and no. And restart. Fuck. Attempt number 10,253. Fuck. All right, hold on. I just want to present this last piece of evidence so I can like get off. I have no fucking clue what to do here. I have no idea. No idea.
Objection.
We're pressing every single line until something happens. At this point, we're just gonna press everything until something happens.
Objection. Objection.
This is pain. This is painful. I'm dying. I'm dying. From the fucking rage that this is causing. What the fuck? What do I fucking do? Oh, objection. Oh, you can go fuck yourself. I'm gonna drink my last cup of coffee and case closed. Your fucking client's guilty. Go fuck yourself. I don't know what to do. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? Hold on, what? What? Hold on. Hold on. Turn the music off. I'm sorry, whatever do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty. When exactly did we learn about the fact that Ron DeLight was dressed as Mask to Mask when he went to the scene of the crime? That was, It was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare. Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it up until now. That's right. The defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should know this are those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There's no way that you should have known that. You were in the next courtroom being tried as Mask to Mask. So then enlighten us. How did you know about that piece of information?
Objection.
Come on. This detective must have known about it. He probably had chances to find out beforehand. And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. DeLight was wearing his Mask to Mask outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out. One way, you say? Please recall, if you will, Mr. DeLight's testimony. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer. But Mr. DeLight never saw his attacker. So there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atme. It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. Just what are you implying? Mr. DeLight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, it stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron DeLight. Impossible. Detective Atme, you saw Mask to Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron DeLight. That was the only way you could have known that what Ron was wearing. What the fuck? Oh no. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. That's the same line you gave yesterday. I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. What an awfully complicated incident. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme, who was in turn blackmailing Ron DeLight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atme tried to frame Ron DeLight. He then claimed to be guilty as Master Mask in order to escape his true crime. And to that end, he came up with a plan. To use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. At any rate, it would seem that we finally found the truth. Excuse me. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer. Don't ignore me. Oh. I didn't realize you were there. Why wouldn't he be? About the verdict. I know. You never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am Mask to Mask. Oh? So thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? What was it you said? Double jeopardy? Now that you mention it, I've been careless. Careless? What do you think, Mia? As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was found innocent once. Then Mask to Mask is really innocent? It seems so. For now. But for now. Now then, this court finds the defendant not guilty. Finally, we fucking did it. Holy shit. That was pain. That was pain. That was a lot of pain. Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, this isn't good after all. You see, the thing is, I still am Master Mask after all. October 14th, 3:35 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 4. You did it, Phoenix. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days. Oh? I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days. I mean, about becoming the master of the Crane Channeling School? Becoming the master means saying goodbye to her mother. Misty Faye, right? Watch over her. Will you, Phoenix? Of course. Well then, see you around. Mr. Wright, I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Mr. Delight. Thank you so much. No, wait. Nothing really matters anymore, though, now that all of this has never happened. Come on, just be happy already. Are you? You've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as Master Mask to boot. But in exchange, I lost everything. Huh? What do you mean? Stealing security information from KB Security? Becoming Master Mask? I did it all for one reason. For her. You mean your wife, Desire? She hates criminals more than anything. Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she? She always said she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure. So that's why you became Master Mask. Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. That's not true, right, Nick? Right. Really? Can we go back to the way things were? You'll be fine, and Nick can prove it. I can? I kind of wish you would check with me first. This is the light. Even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together. Is it... maybe the urn? The sacred urn. Desi was the one who found this. Desire, your wife. She's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't need to worry about anything. Ah, there you are. Oh, speak of the devil. It's the light. You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. But, I suppose you don't want any more to do with me, do you? Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you quit KB security. Never imagined that you were really mask to mask either. It's the light. What are you going to do now that you know? You're not gonna really leave him, are you? Come on. It's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast. So fast there's no way you could ever get away. But didn't you say you hated criminals? Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like that detective. I see. Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them. Like a man. Just love a man who's so chivalrous. Holy fuck, we're about to hit 6 hours. Chivalrous? I knew I was right about you. Oh my gosh, but you want money though, that's the problem. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement. You really do love Ron, don't you? Nicky boy. Yeah? Really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us. Oh, well, take care of yourself. You too, Dicky boy. Ugh. Bruh. Oh, no. Oh, God. I already know where this is going. Mr. Nick, Miss Maya, congratulations. I'll talk about bad timing. Mr. Nick, how could you? With another man's wife in front of Miss Maya. Oh, God. Yeah. Yep. That was what I expected. Oh, fuck. That shit was a pain in the ass. Okay, well, we beat it. On to case 3 for next stream. So just as the case came to a close, so did my consciousness. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, just look. It's a perfect example of one that was put back together. Even better than before. Episode 2, The Stolen Turnabout, the end. Alright. Alright, fellas. This is where I call it. Fellas, if anyone is here at all, I don't think anyone is here, but if anyone is here, thank you for hanging out, and stay tuned for next time. I will catch you all later. Peace out, fellas.